Every morning before the sun touched the earth, one poor boy was already awake. While the village was asleep, he was working. People laughed at him. They said he was wasting his youth. Years later, those same people wished they had done what he did. This is the story of the boy who never missed a sunrise. In a quiet village outside Kumasi, Ghana, lived a boy named Kofi. His family was poor. Their small mud house had a leaking roof, and many nights they went to bed hungry, listening to the rain find its way through the cracks. Every morning, Kofi woke up before the birds began to sing. He fetched water from the river, gathered firewood, and helped his mother prepare cocoa and bread before walking 6 kilometers to school. The journey was difficult, but he never complained. His father once told him, "The sunrise never waits for anyone. If you want a better life, you must learn to rise before it." Those words stayed in Kofi's heart. As the years passed, other boys spent their mornings sleeping or playing. One boy, Kwame, lived 2 houses down. He was the loudest of them all. Why work so hard? Kwame laughed whenever he saw Kofi carrying books after finishing his chores. "You'll always be poor, just like your father." Kofi smiled but said nothing. He knew arguing would not change Kwame's mind. Instead, he let his actions speak. Every sunrise became another opportunity. He treated every day as a chance to become better than yesterday. Life was still hard. One year, during the week his family had no food left and his mother was sick, Kofi failed his biggest exam of the term. He sat by the river that evening, staring at the water, wondering if any of it mattered. But that night, he remembered his father's words. And the next morning, before the sun rose, he was awake again, studying by candlelight until the flame nearly disappeared. Years went by. A company opened a training center near the village, offering jobs to anyone willing to learn a trade. Dozens of young people applied, Kwame among them. Most arrived late, if they came at all. On the first difficult task, half of them walked out, complaining that the work was beneath them. Kofi arrived before the doors even opened. He stayed after everyone else had gone home. His discipline caught the attention of the manager, who began pulling him aside to teach him things the others never stayed long enough to learn. Soon, he was offered a permanent job. He worked. He saved. He kept learning. Years later, Kofi started his own business, a small workshop that grew into the largest employer in the region. The dirt road leading into the village was eventually paved, in part because of the taxes his company paid. He built a new house for his parents. He paid school fees for children who could not afford them. One morning, a young man arrived at his office looking for work. It was Kwame. He didn't recognize Kofi at first, not until Kofi smiled and asked, "Still sleeping past sunrise?" Kwame looked down, ashamed. Kofi gave him the job anyway. The same people who once laughed at Kofi now asked him, "How did you become so successful?" Kofi looked toward the rising sun and replied, "I never missed a sunrise." They thought success came from luck. But success came from thousands of mornings when no one was watching. Discipline had quietly built the future they could not see. Success is rarely created in one big moment. It is built through small decisions repeated every single day. Years later, Kofi knelt beside his own son in the dark of early morning and said the words his father once gave him. "The sunrise never waits for anyone. Wake up. Stay consistent. Keep learning. Keep moving forward. One sunrise at a time. Because your future is watching what you do today." If this story inspired you, subscribe for more motivational stories that can change the way you see life.